Folks, if I could grab your attention for just one quick moment, I just want to give you a heads up. We're going to get the program started in about 5 minutes. We've got some people kind of finishing up dinner. We've got dessert coming out. So this is a great time to maybe use the restroom, top off your cocktail. As mentioned, we're going to get going in about 5 minutes. Thank you so much. evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Folks, how are we doing tonight? How delicious was your dinner? So good. People are still working on it a little bit, so feel free to keep enjoying your dessert, enjoying the rest of your last little bit of dinner. Please feel free to just settle in. We are going to get started with our program here just to keep things moving along just enough. Dan, am I going to drive you crazy if I'm off to the side a little bit? You got to work with the light, guys. Can we give a round of applause for our amazing staff here at the Rialto before we get things going? How about Sadie's Catering as well? This fabulous dinner tonight. Keep it going for that whole staff. Folks, my name is Missy O'Malley, and it is an honor and a privilege to be back with you at the wonderful Snowball. Hello, Miss Molly. Nice to see you. I am absolutely thrilled to be back here on the stage, and I'm so thrilled that we get to be here in person. So I'm going to start off with a quick photo so I can send this to my mother. So can you make some noise and put your hands up, and you're really happy to be here? You're making noise. Yes, 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 yes. Fabulous. Look at you. Perfect. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my esteemed honor and privilege to introduce our brand new CEO. We have been waiting to fill this position with the perfect person, and I think we found him. I asked Kurt to give me his bio, and I said, don't make it too short, because for a lot of us, this is our first time meeting you tonight, and I really want to make sure that we all properly get to know this fine fella. A couple of nights ago, Kurt and I were on the phone for about an hour and a half. I thought the phone call was going to be about 5 to 10 minutes, and neither of us would shut up, and it was awesome. And I found someone that just has such a passion for the Y, and actually started maybe even earlier than my days at my YMCA. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about Mr. Kurt Turner. He comes to the Gallatin Valley Y with quite a diverse background, with YMCA in his background, encompassing over 15 years of experience in various director and executive roles. He looks forward to connecting with the staff, with the board volunteers, with all of you, and different community leaders throughout the Bozeman area. In his downtime, Kurt and his fiancée, Kimberly, enjoy all sorts of things. They love going to the movies, they love theater arts, they love Las Vegas, or as my dad would say, lost wages, and they try to keep pace with their 12-year-old border collie who still has loads of energy. Kurt's YMCA experience began in elementary school, when he and his friends would routinely sneak into the Garland YMCA to play basketball. To our brand new CEO, Kurt Turner. Keep it going, ladies and gentlemen. Our brand new CEO. Welcome him.
I appreciate it. So thank you, Missy. Thanks to everybody for being here. Good evening. I hope everybody's had a wonderful time so far and can't wait to make some money for a great organization. There are a ton of people that I need to thank. In fact, there are so many, I get to do it in about 3 waves. So I'm going to start with the first wave over here and recognize the people that made tonight possible. So without our sponsors, there's no reason to have an event and no reason for us to be here. So you're going to hear a little bit from them in a video presentation after I get through talking, but I want to take some time and recognize them individually. First and foremost, our title sponsor right here front and center goes to Kenyon Noble today. If you guys put your hands together and thank you for them. I could spend all night talking about what Kenyon Noble does for the Y, but I will shortly give a brief synopsis. So they have donated raffle items. They have donated auction items. They gave a lot of their marketing team's time to push out things on their social media account. They sold everything, raffle tickets, auction items in their building, and in just general have been a wonderful supporter for us. Thank you guys so much for everything that you do. Yeah. Our mezzanine sponsor up there at the top, that's kind of the party area right over there. So thanks to DCI Engineers and Langless for sponsoring the mezzanine for us. the first thing I'll say about this group is I appreciate you guys making me look good, because it was my idea to sell the mezzanine as its own sponsorship, and I was really afraid that nobody would buy it. So thanks for stepping up and making me look like I knew what I was doing. I'll also say with Langless, without them, the YMCA building would not exist. They actually got in there, had boots on the ground, and constructed it. So the wonderful building you see at Love and Baxter is thanks to those guys. Really do appreciate it. DCI Engineers is kind enough to give us one of their staff, Jamie Lorenz, on our board of directors. I mean, what I'll say about them is probably the first month I was in the job, we had an opportunity to take over the Montana Indoor Sports Complex. And unfortunately, financing and other things didn't work out to where it was advantageous for us. But we worked with the current ownership to see if maybe we could get the playscape that was in the building out on YMCA grounds. I thought it was a normal playscape that you'd see at McDonald's or Burger King or something like that. Fortunately, I went there the first day, looked at it, and found that it was a 20-foot, three-story monstrosity that there was no way we could disassemble and get out. But what I found great is Jamie and Nick Van Tegen from Jackson Contractors came out there with me, and they said, hey, Kurt, if you want this, we've got a crew that can come out and get it done for you. We can take it down, we can get it to the Y, we can rebuild it. And I know you were relying a lot on the people from DCI that you knew and the people from Jackson to get that done for us. So it meant a lot knowing that those friends were there. Thank you guys for being up there on the mezzanine. Our silver sponsors tonight are upstairs, and I don't know if they can yell loud enough for us to hear them, but we'll give it a try. Can you guys hear us up there? Yeah. Our silver sponsors, Empire Builders and SCL Health. So really appreciate the support you all show. Empire Builders donated lots of the materials and lots of things that made the YMCA possible. Oh, we hear them up there? Good. So Anthony and your team really appreciate everything you do for the Y and for the community. Yeah. SCL Health is probably the most collaborative institution I've met since I've gotten here to Bozeman. They reached out almost immediately when I came in and said, hey, what can we do to help the Y and what can we do to help the community? I'm really excited to announce that this summer you'll see the first annual SCL Health and YMCA blood drive at our facility thanks to them. So big round of applause for those guys. Then our bronze sponsors, also upstairs. The first one I'll recognize is American Bank. They do not have any representatives here with us today, but this is the 4th or 5th year in a row they have sponsored the YMCA Snowball event. So I know that they couldn't be here, but we're greatly appreciative of what they do. A round of applause for them. And Williams Plumbing and Heating upstairs. The greatest story I have is my 3rd day on the job, and it was about 7 o'clock in the evening when I was leaving the Y. And sure enough, one of our toilets springs a leak. And this is not a leak where it just keeps running and running. This is a leak like Old Faithful just got relocated into our bathroom and is spewing water everywhere you can imagine. So my first thought is, well, surely I can shut off the water. So I'm working around, shutting off every water valve I can think of, nothing working. Finally okay, we got to have a main water shut off somewhere in this building. Well, sure enough, I look through all the drawings and find it. I don't have a key to that because it was just my 3rd day on the job. And finally, I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm going to call Williams Plumbing. The lady on the phone was very nice. She said, we'll get somebody out as quickly as you can, but understand, we've got COVID going on. It's late at night. We've got people on emergency runs. It might be a little bit. I go, I understand. Just send somebody as quick as you can before we flood. And she goes, okay, what's your phone number? So I give her the YMCA phone number. And she goes, oh, you're with the YMCA? And I go, yes, ma'am. She goes, we got somebody 5 minutes down the road that lives there. I'll call them. They'll be up there really quickly. And came up and saved me a lot of water damage there on day 3. So really appreciate them. And a round of applause for Williams. And then last but certainly not least, thank you to everybody that bought tables and everybody that came to this event. Like I've said, it does not happen without you being here and without you enjoying the time. So round of applause for yourselves over there. And right now, we've just got a quick presentation from our sponsors up there on the board.
Since 1889, Kenyon Noble has been serving the Gallatin Valley. Throughout it all, we've remained committed to the values our founders instilled: community, family, and quality goods and services. You will find these values represented today whenever you enter a Kenyon Noble store. Kenyon Noble is a one-of-a-kind home improvement and home building business, local and family-owned since 1889.
At SCL Health, we're providing more options for care in more convenient ways, like a video visit with your doctor. So you don't have to put off your health, and that feels good.
Big round of applause again for all of our sponsors. Thanks so much.
Well, Kurt, what a fun night that we have in store for everyone here. And as you mentioned, 1 million people to thank. It wouldn't be possible without all of you. And it's just so fun that we get to be in the same room together. I just want to say really quickly, I'm originally from Bismarck, North Dakota, and our Y is amazing. It's kind of like Bozeman High School now that it has like 18 renovations and additions. They just keep adding, another room here, another youth aquatic place there. And it's just so fun that every single time I go home, I always take a workout class. I always swim with my dad. I always do something. So when I first moved to Bozeman almost 20 years ago, I was shocked to know that we had what was called, I think at the time they called it the Y without walls. We rented every gymnasium. We rented every football field. And so in these past handful of years, it's just amazing to see how far we've come. And I know that we've got some exciting news on the waterfront and kind of pairing with our dear friends at Eagle Mount. And Kurt, do you want to mention real quick what we have up our sleeve with that?
Yeah, absolutely. I was going to lead and say we've got a pool, and then everybody would focus on me and say, what did he say? But really, what I should say is we now have access to a pool. So a huge thanks to the folks at Eagle Mount that they have allowed us to rent their aquatic facility out on Sundays, where we can now provide open swim for families and, more importantly, YMCA swim lessons for kids that are in need and have not had that opportunity in the last little bit. Aquatics is my background, as Missy read over there, and I know that drowning is 100% preventable if you get kids in swim lessons, if you maintain pools correctly and have proper supervision. And I'm really excited that we can bring that much needed necessity here to the community starting in March.
That is awesome. Let's hear it for that. Our dear friends at Eagle Mount. Love that. Now, Kurt, I think you have a few more people that you probably want to thank.
Oh, I've got tons more people to thank. So we'll go round two right over here. Appreciate everybody being here. Obviously, we don't have it if there are not people in seats, but behind the scenes, there is a ton of work that goes into making an event like this possible. So I want to recognize those people that made it happen. First person is the chair of our Snowball committee and the chair of our volunteer board, Molly Bryan from the Element Hotel. Molly's incredible eye for elegance is why you see everything the way that it is today. Nice and beautiful and really first class. Could not have done it without you. Thank you so much. And we have Michaela Lynn Randall from downtown Bozeman. She is somewhere at one of these tables right over there. There we go. Michaelin is the reason we were able to get raffle tickets sold in all of the grocery stores and other businesses throughout downtown. She's also the reason we have so many great raffle items and raffle tickets. She went out and found a lot of those donations. And the big, beautiful banner that you see downtown advertising Snowball was all her work. So thank you so much for everything you did there. And then the two members of our YMCA team right back there twisting and tweaking the dials. Megan Cosgrove is our philanthropy and special events manager. She was the one who got everybody in the right seats, got the correct meals to everybody, set up this place, and ensured we had all of the tickets sold and everybody where they were supposed to be, even if you might not have gotten the information to her when you were supposed to. So big hand for Megan for making that happen. And then Lacey Enos, our marketing guru. She is the reason you see all of these beautiful graphics, all of the sponsor videos, everything that went out on social media was all because of the wonderful work that she did. So big hand for Lacey over there. A quick thank you to the YMCA Volunteer Board of Directors. So for those of you that don't know, the YMCA is governed by a volunteer local board of directors all here in Bozeman. So I will ask them very quickly to stand up and be embarrassed. Recognized for all of the work that they did. So real quick, my board of directors would stand so we can thank you. The two people everybody will want to thank, first of all, our caterer, Sadie Morales, for the wonderful meal that everybody got. Big hand for Sadie. And the Rockin' R Bar for providing all of the alcohol here tonight. A special thank you to the staff from Plonk who came and ran the bar and served all of the alcohol Rocking R provided. So you guys from Plonk, thank you so much. And if you'd like to drink, it's on the Rocking R tonight. The entire Rialto team. So Annika is probably hiding in her office somewhere, but her and her tech team and her crew helped us set up this place and make it great. So big hand for them. The Element Hotel, front and center with their table right there for donating the rooms for some of our sponsors and some of our groups tonight. Thank you all so much for making that happen. And the last group, the one that I am most excited about because they're going to make my job a lot easier, but the Alpha Gamma Rho fraternity at Montana State for agreeing to come afterwards and clean up all of this mess. So thank those guys for us. We will be going to the cannery after the event, and I'll be treating those young strapping lads to lots of rounds for all of the help making it go. Join us if you would like to.
I love that. No, folks, give early, give often. You can go to GallatinValleyYMCA.org, click on the Snowball page to give as many times as you'd like, as much as you'd like. We appreciate all the support that we're getting tonight. So just as a little reminder, you can give at any point throughout the evening. There are folks watching us at home as well. So thank you so much for taking your busy Saturday night to be with us. And so that is the way to donate at any point in time. If you have other plans or the sitter comes back or whatever the case may be, you could still give before we make it to our live auction items and our cash call.
Now I don't have to thank anybody, so I actually get to talk about the things that I am most passionate about, bringing the Y programs back to the community of Bozeman and let you guys know a little bit about what we do. Of course, the Y, we don't turn anybody away for inability to pay, so any of these programs I talk about, anybody is able to participate in. And the reason we're able to do it is because of you guys and what you give to us and how you support us financially and other ways with your time, talent, and treasure. So I will just hit on a few of the key programs we do. Youth basketball ended today. We had over 800 kids in our 2 sessions of youth basketball back-to-back. Actually could have had more, but we were limited by gym space. So working hard to make sure that's not a limiting factor for us going forward. A lot of people don't know basketball was invented at a YMCA. So back whenever it was invented, the 1900s, the executive director told his program director, James Naismith, that he needed something for these young men to do in the wintertime. So James Naismith went to his office, thought real hard, hung up 2 peach baskets, came up with 11 simple rules, and created the game of basketball as we know it. If we were smart enough to patent that, we probably wouldn't need an event tonight. But you know, you live and learn and move on. Summer camps, I think a lot of people know the YMCA for what we do in the child care and summer camp realm. We're looking to run 150 to 200 kids in our summer camp next summer every day. And that in and of itself is exciting. But what is great and what I'm looking forward most to, we actually partnered with a group of students from Montana State. And as part of their core curriculum, they developed a social and emotional learning curriculum for us to implement in this 12-week summer camp program we're using. This curriculum is designed basically to help kids learn how to get along. It's going to teach them how to conflict resolution, how to talk about trigger points, how to really interact with people that you're not familiar interacting with. And when I think about the world today and just think of how many different ways we don't get along and how many ways we divide ourselves, I think it is really cool we're going to be able to bring that experience to a whole bunch of kids over the summer and really teach them those skills and hopefully start making the world a little bit better place. You add COVID on top of that, knowing that these kids have been isolated for the last 2.5 years, and these skills are things they have not developed. And I'm very excited about the life-changing opportunity we have to do that once summer starts. I have to thank our friends at the Yellowstone Club right over there for a ski program that we were able to implement a couple of weeks ago. So thanks to a grant from those great folks, we were able to teach 20 kids that had not had access to ski lessons how to ski in the last 4 or 5 weeks. We worked with Thrive, the local not-for-profit here, to identify kids that would not be able to afford this opportunity or otherwise would not get this opportunity, and brought them in, gave them skis, gave them lessons, and hopefully started a lifelong passion for them. I will say it had its challenges. So the first Wednesday we ran the program, it was about -10. Everybody was cold. The next Wednesday it was 40, and the snow was all melting. The Wednesday after that it was 50, and there was no snow anywhere at all. And then last Wednesday, it dropped back down to about -15. So those kids have had hearty experiences there in lots of different places. But thank you guys at the Yellowstone Club for making that happen and really changing the lives of some kids there. And then the last program I'm going to mention is one that you'll hear a testimonial for very shortly, but it's our Recharge program. It's designed for cancer survivors and a way to get these cancer survivors after they have gone through chemotherapy or other treatments back to the life that they used to live. If you know anybody that has gone through cancer treatments, you know that it is really tough not only physically but also socially and emotionally. The Recharge program is designed to get them back physically, but it's also designed to match them up with people that are going through the same thing and help them talk through things, help them bond, help them work out together, and help them recover everything that they had before they had to go through those treatments. Because of you guys and because of donations, we're able to offer that program at a very, very low cost, at $10 a person for any cancer survivors. So looking forward to bringing that back in March and in the summer as well. So thanks so much for all your support on that one. I'll turn it right back over to Missy as we go into our first testimonial.
Well, this is kind of exciting because as you mentioned, the staff is so important. Not only are they the first people that greet you when you walk in the door, but from summer camp to basketball, the coaching staff, every bit of it is how your experience is shaped. So are we ready to jump into Logan's video?
Go. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, before while Megan cues it up, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Logan, and I'm going to embarrass him a little bit. He is upstairs, so for those of you guys upstairs, his face is probably turning really red right now. You can all point at him. Logan has done just about everything that a part-time person can do for the YMCA. So he's been a wellness coach, a personal trainer, a sports referee, a sports coach, working the front desk, and currently he is going to be our aquatic supervisor when we start all of these lessons. So really outstanding young man that we're glad to have as part of the YMCA. What I'm going to talk about is a story that he probably isn't going to want me to share. But anyway, he and I were going through a lifeguard recertification together to get ready to open the pool. And just talking, I go, "Hey, Logan, what you got going on this week?" And he goes, "Oh, well, Kurt, it's my 21st birthday this week." I'm like, "Oh, that's awesome. What are you going to do?" And so he told me his plans, and they're like most 21-year-olds when they have their birthday. And I'm like, "Okay, Logan, well, great, have fun, be safe, do all of those things." What I didn't know is that he was scheduled to work the front desk at 5 o'clock the next morning after his 21st birthday. And sure enough, as a testament to his character, he had a great time that night, but he was there for his shift bright and early at 5 a.m. And I don't know how many 21-year-olds would actually have the power to do that right at that time. So, or actually, maybe if you're 21, you can do it. You know, after that, it's just not possible anymore. So I hope you enjoy Logan's testimonial video.
My most memorable experience for sure is trying to set a record on who can slide the farthest on the water slide during the summer. Easily, I did beat it. That just has to be known. I hold the record. I'd love to see those kiddos come back and try to beat it. Probably will never happen because I am the champion. No, I'm just kidding. I'm Logan, here working at the YMCA. I just recently moved to Bozeman. I'm studying exercise science at Montana State, and then transitioning over to the Y. I work kind of everywhere. I'm working with the sports rec, a wellness desk, aquatics program, and summer camp. So I heard about the Y from one of my friends, Melissa. When I was in high school, I had made a goal for myself that I want to try to inspire and encourage and motivate those around me. I was in college, I was like, gosh, I'm not really feeling fulfilled. I don't feel like I'm doing what I could be doing. And so I was telling that to Melissa one of those days. And she's like, you know, the YMCA has a great opportunity to, you know, maybe explore those options to really motivate and encourage like people around you. And then I thought about being a camp counselor, and like, I've never felt so fulfilled. Every day I was feeling like I could motivate some kiddos or encourage them in different ways. And then just kind of from there, started getting really into it, just how great of the community and culture was around here. It just really like brought a lot of life and joy into my life. And so I was like, heck yeah, that's what I'm about. Yeah, my life truly has changed drastically working here at the YMCA. And like, that's crazy for me to even say. The biggest thing is like, I've always felt appreciated here at the Y. Everybody that I've worked with, Mike, Leah, Kurt, Emily, they're always full of joy. They're always wanting to grow this place, wanting to bring a lot of life to this place. And it's something to look forward to when working here.
What would you like to say to the donors of the Y?
Thank you. Thank you guys so much for everything. Your donations help us tremendously, and especially like for the summer camp. Seeing those kids being able to go on those cool field trips or going to a water park or doing Arts on Fire, just getting really into the community and like supporting those local businesses and having the kids be part of that, it makes them love this place even more. The YMCA is just one of the best places I've ever worked. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm truly blessed here.
Logan, thanks so much for doing that. And you guys are going to meet Logan and the camp counselor staff a little bit later, so you'll get to see him in person and see the energy and the passion that he brings to his job.
I just met Logan this afternoon, and I asked him to help spot for the auction. I asked him to be one of my spotters. I almost regret it immediately. I have a feeling he's going to take over the whole show, take my job. Logan, no. Can we hear it one more time for Logan? What an outstanding young man. Incredible. Talk about contagious energy.
Yeah, absolutely. Him and the whole staff, they will definitely bring it up a notch when they get in here. And speaking of bringing it up a notch, I think it's time for us to give things away.
Let's do it. Are we ready to give away the 3 first raffle items of the night? Are we ready to give away the first 3 raffle items of the night? Now, the good news is, you know, a lot of times they say a raffle is a quick way to kill a party because then you're, you know, calling out the same number a million times. Some of these were already pre-purchased, so some people are not in the room. So this is how it's going to work. We're going to draw the name. If you are in the room, you don't have to come up. We're just going to do this at checkout. So again, there might be people that aren't even present here with us tonight. Do we get to choose them at random, or do you have which first 3?
We've got them right in order there. So the first one we're going to do is the Kenyon Noble Backyard Package. Again, thanks to Kenyon and Cashman Nursery for making this one happen. It is a $4,000 catalog gift card from Kenyon Noble to help make your backyard pretty, as well as some trees professionally planted by the Cashman Nursery folks.
All right, are we ready for this? The first winner is Paul Panut. Paul Panett. Paul. How do we say it? Pan it. Congratulations, Paul, our winner number 1. Let's hear it for Paul.
All right, our next one, a concert lover. So a big thank you to Red Ants Pants, to Under the Big Sky, and then the Wood Brothers for donating this. It is a package of tickets to all 3 of those events as they come around this summer. So you can enjoy your country and bluegrass music at those 3 locations.
Very cool. And this one goes to Quentin King. Is Quentin King with us tonight?
And our last one this round is my favorite, and that's unfortunate to say because it looks like it's got the least amount in there, but still the one I'm most proud of. So this is our 50-50, but it's not like a traditional 50-50. So the first 50% does go to the YMCA and helps our proceeds. The second 50% is going to be one, the winner is going to tell us which organization they would like us to donate that 50% to. And it also includes a year-long family membership that the winner can choose to give to a family that they'd like for access to the YMCA.
It's so funny that that's your favorite because the winner is Kurt Turner. I'm not kidding. That's awesome.
I think I probably had about 80% of the tickets in there, but
I have a feeling, are you going to bring it right back to the YMCA?
you know, I'm not sure.
Okay,
I actually have a couple of
not
places
put
I
you on the
might want
spot.
to take it to.
Oh, that is hilarious. I was like, I think that there's several with your name on there. Yep. All right, that takes care of our first 3 raffle items, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be choosing the second round here in just a few minutes. I do want to talk for just a quick moment about our volunteers and our friends of the YMCA. Of course, we have people that help us out of the Y in so many different levels. But for the folks that come in on a daily basis, a weekly basis, a monthly basis, and just spend their time. And Kurt, can you kind of speak to the different areas that you have volunteers?
Yeah, so just about anything that you want to do, we can find a place for you at the YMCA, from helping lead group exercise classes to teaching kids how to swim here in the next couple of weeks. Youth sports coaches. You know, every youth sports program that every youth sports team we have is made up of volunteer coaches. We have volunteers that come help us work the Welcome Center. We have some of them that help us work in the Wellness Center on our fitness things. We've even got a volunteer that is nice enough to help us maintain our equipment. So really could not get the work done that we do without volunteers. And of course, as I mentioned, we're governed by volunteers. So at the end of the day, the YMCA is volunteer-led, volunteer-governed, and ultimately, without volunteers, does not exist. So big thank you to everybody in here that has volunteered. I know we've got some youth sports coaches and a bunch of other people around there. Our next testimonial is going to come from one of our volunteers. Lori Dagenhart is the principal at the new elementary school in Belgrade. She is a wonderful YMCA advocate. She joined our board about 4 months ago, also serves as the chair of our Early Learning Center committee, has just a wonderful story about how the Y has impacted her, how the Recharge program specifically changed your life, and how the wonderful things that that we do is made possible by some of that work.
I sometimes get my best sleep from like 5 to 6. Well, I wake up in the middle of the night, thanks to cancer treatment, and then so it's like from 3 to 4, I do some of my best planning for the day. And then about 5 o'clock, I'm like, I'm like, no, it's 6 o'clock, I've got to get up and get to work. My name's Lori Dagenhart. I'm a principal out in Belgrade at Story Creek Elementary. I've been involved with the Y, gosh, for almost 25 years. I've been part of the board here at the Y for about 6 months, and I was part of the Recharge program a year ago. I used to be pretty fit, and going through 16 months of cancer treatment with surgeries and chemo and radiation and targeted chemo and more surgery took a lot of toll on my body. Physically, I was super weak, probably the weakest I've ever felt. Also mentally and emotionally drained. Doing the Recharge program gave me that spunk back that I was missing for a while. My training sessions I endearingly called my date with the devil, but later it was my date with a saint. I was pushed hard and accomplished things I wasn't sure at the time that I was going to be able to do. And I'll be forever grateful for that. And it was really nice to see other people who really care about people deeply and were so encouraging. I think it's changed me in thinking, how can I also give back? I was approached to consider joining the board. I wanted to get some other things going on in Belgrade to help our youth out there, and so I'm involved with the MAPS, trying to get some programming for summer camps and things out in the Belgrade, Manhattan area. Physical fitness and mental health go hand in hand, and I think some of our youth are struggling with both, especially because of the pandemic. I just want this valley to keep growing and growing youth. I would like to say to anybody who wants to donate, even if it's $5 or $1,000 or $500,000, well, that'd be great. You won't be disappointed with how the Y spends your money. I know that my recharge program was a donation, and I plan on donating for several people to do the recharge program. The giving makes you feel so good on the inside too, and we could really use it. The community really wants swimming, and they want gym space, and they want programming in other areas in the greater Gallatin. This valley is not getting cheaper, and so I really hope that people will consider where they're wanting to donate this year and will consider the Y, because I know I'm donating to the Y.
She's amazing. Can we hear it one more time for Lori? Just keep that going. Great energy. Wow. Well, I feel like we should give more stuff away.
You know what? Let's do it.
Should
So
we
what
do
is
it?
our next one? Our Dine In and Dine Out package?
Oh, yeah, this is a big one. This is almost as big as the backyard, I want to say.
It is. So just about anywhere you can imagine has donated to the Dine In and Dine Out. So 4-course dinner for 6, catered by Sadie. So if you loved if you loved the meal that you got here, you've got a chance to get it again. There is also wine pairing from Vino Pertutti in that package. Also have a gourmet dinner available at Fielding's and a night stay at the Armory Hotel when you go and get that dinner. And last but certainly not least, a gift card to the Open Range that you can use to either dine in or dine out. Thanks to all of those folks for making that one possible.
Fabulous. And this one goes to Roger Davis. All right.
Right, our next one is our family fun package. So this one, things you can do as a family and with kiddos. So $25 gift certificate to Bozeman Bowl, 4 passes to the Montana Science Center with 2 take-home STEM kits included in that, tickets to Jump Time, 4 tickets to the Museum of the Rockies, a $50 gift card to Sidewinders, and a photography session with Amelia Ann Photography.
Wow. A whole bunch of stuff. This one goes to Trisha Palm. Trisha Palm. Let's hear it for Trisha.
The last raffle item, which one is this one? The Ultimate Recreation Package. So a 4-season recreational package. It includes skiing and golfing and all kinds of things in between. For you winter sportsers, it's a 2-night stay at the Big Sky Resort and a day of skiing. Limited edition Dogfish head skis. They are beautiful. Retail at about $1,000. We have them over at the YMCA. You will love them. 2 demo rental packages from Roundhouse Sports. 2 Whitefish ski packages and lodging at the Firebrand Hotel in Whitefish. And then a couple of rounds of golf at the Old Works Golf Course and a round of golf at the Riverside Golf Course, including carts for those who need them.
Wow, here we go, folks. Okay, our last raffle item of the night. And this one goes to Sean Delwo. Sean Delwo. All right.
Perfect. A huge thank you to everybody that donated things for our raffle. We put together some unbelievable packages, and I know the winners are going home with a lot more than the $20 raffle ticket that they put in. So a huge thank you to anybody that donated there.
And a big thank you to everybody who bought those raffle tickets.
Absolutely.
So thank you.
Really excited to share our third and final testimony of the night with you. For the first time in a while, we're able to do a live testimony, and very thankful and grateful to have the Fulton family here with us today. The Fulton family have their 2 kiddos in our Hawk's Nest program at Bozeman High School. The Hawk's Nest program is a collaboration between Bozeman ISD and the YMCA, wherein the YMCA runs an early learning center at Bozeman High School designed specifically for the children of staff of Bozeman ISD and teenage parents. What we're able to do specifically for the teenage parents, for $10 a month, the teenage parent can drop their kiddo off in their school while they go complete their education, while they go get their degree, while they finish high school without having to worry about where to leave their kids. It is an incredible partnership, something we are very grateful for the Bozeman ISD people for allowing us to do. If you noticed, Bozeman High School was under construction for the last 12, 14, 18 months. I don't know how long it went, but it went a while. A big part of that construction was building this child care center for us. If you get a chance, come by and see it because it is first class and first rate and an absolutely wonderful thing for the community. Very excited to introduce the Fulton family so they can talk about the impact this program has on their well-being, on their kids, and how it allows them to continue to do the wonderful job they do teaching and educating Bozeman High School youth. So Fultons, please come on up here.
Thank you very much for having us. It's a delight being here, and thank you everyone for coming. So we were asked to talk about the Hawk's Nest and its impact on us, and when we were thinking about what we wanted to say, we thought we couldn't really talk about the Hawk's Nest without talking a little bit about our experience with the Y. So I'm going to share our experience, and then Kelly will talk a little bit about more specifically our, what we've got from Hawk's Nest and whatnot. So Kelly and I both grew up in Y families, and one of my earliest memories is hiding behind my mom at a swim lesson class. And you know, both of us went to day camps and learned how to swim, and the Y I went to had a father-daughter event, and we did overnight camps. YMCA Camp Seymour was one of my favorite places in the world. And then in high school, you know, we stopped doing those kinds of activities and just went to work out. And in college, you know, one of the first things we would do when we got home from college is we'd always make sure we could get a week-long membership to the Y, or, you know, pass to the Y. And in college, I taught swim lessons and lifeguarded. And Kelly and I worked at YMCA Camp Minogen out in Minnesota for 2 summers, which was an absolutely transformational experience for us, both just on the individual level of learning what we personally can do in the out of doors and running a kitchen and building canoes, but also in terms of working with youth and the transformational experience that they had. So once we were, you know, adults, meaning that we graduated from college and had jobs, we one of the first things that we did, we were living in Billings, and we got memberships to the YMCA, and that was, you know, important for us, even though at the time it felt like a lot of money. And then when we moved to Bozeman, and Kelly was working in the school district, and we knew there was a daycare, when we found out that it was run by the Y, we were super excited. And our family, we love the Y. Kelly's going to talk in a moment, but, you know, the first person that Everett, our oldest, there's Everett, that he ever told that he loves was, he told Miss Aaliyah, "I love you," like months before he told either of us, which is okay because he loves her. And I'm pretty sure that Alistair, the younger one, doesn't yet say "I love you," but I wouldn't be surprised if he tells Miss Rayanna that before he tells us, and that would be okay.
So one of the things that has struck me about the YMCA is how consistent they are with their 4 core values. And those are honesty and respect and responsibility and caring. And when we were working at the YMCA Camp Minogen in the Boundary Waters, it's this little slice of heaven, like right on the Canadian border in northern Minnesota, and we were taking kids for week-long, and then some groups were going up to almost, you know, like 6-7 week-long trips into the wilderness, and we were support staff there, and, you know, we were these young, full of energy kids and working there, and I just remember up on the wall seeing those 4 words and thinking like, okay, that's cool, but not really thinking anything of it, because I was really interested in like the hard skills of like learning how to paddle and teaching kids how to, you know, portage a canoe, and here's how you build a fire, and then, you know, just like tough, cool stuff. And And like I said, I didn't think really a lot of it. But then, as we've become like real adults with real responsibilities, like taking care of our little kids, and knowing that the YMCA runs this Hawk's Nest program, the thing that I see every single day is those wonderful teachers at the Hawk's Nest that are teaching honesty and caring and responsibility. Like, that's where it's at. That's the YMCA. So, thank you. Thank you for being here to support our kids.
So much. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. That was great. Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Oh, they got me all choked up. Gosh, I thought I was I made it through those videos. I got all choked up. But that's why we're here tonight. We're here to make a difference. So coming up in just a bit, we are going to get into the live auction and the call for cash. And that's where you get to really make a difference. Hooray. Right?
Yeah, I think it's time to get serious now, to get down to business and then to do some great stuff for a great organization. I wish I could say the next people I'm going to introduce are ones that get down to business, that are professional, that are studious, and work with the great amount of professionalism we expect. But like Kelly mentioned, honesty is one of the core values of the YMCA, and there is no way in good faith I can introduce this group that way. However, they are the heart and soul of what we do. These are the people that work with these kids every single day. From the time they get up at 7:30 in the morning to the time they leave our care at 5:30. This group of camp counselors are there helping the kids, working with them, teaching them those core values, trying to be patient with them when the kids don't do all that they are supposed to do, and bring the energy, bring the passion, and prove to be a wonderful role model as these kids grow up through summer camp and through child care. So, here to put the fun back in fundraising, to get everybody moving, to get everybody clapping, stomping their feet, I'm going to introduce your YMCA camp counselor staff.
I think you can hear them coming in like a small herd of elephants. Ladies and gentlemen, can we put our hands together and welcome them into this big room with as much energy as you have? They're cruising through the mezzanine. Oh, they have their shirts on. Oh, they changed for us.
I did not know they were doing a quick change, or I would have had more prepared to
quick
stall.
Costume change. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Let's welcome them in here. Come on, guys.
Hi, everyone. It is so nice to see all your lovely faces out there tonight. Thank you. So we are all YMCA summer camp staff, and so we're here to get everyone pumped up for the live auction that's coming up next. And so we have a game to play, we have a song to teach y'all. So my camp name is Pedals because I ride my bike a lot. This is Mushu.
Hi guys.
Daisy. Hi. Forrest, Seeley, and Leafy over here, who is our camp director. Yeah, let's give it up for them. So, the first step is going to be a game that I will be leading, and it's going to require some involvement from the audience. So, first of all, you're going to all have to stand up as you're able to and comfortable doing. So, everybody stand up. Stand up. And the
Get
way
the
this game
blood
works,
flow moving.
this game is the clapping game. So you are going to clap every time my hands cross. So every time my hands cross. And you have to clap right when they cross, or as close to it as you can, right? Like if it's a second late, delayed, you're going to have to sit down and you're out. Or if I fake you out and I don't cross my hands, then you're also out. If you clap, exactly. If you clap when you're not supposed to, you're also going to have to take a seat. And we'll see how many people we get down to. I don't think we'll have one individual winner, but maybe we'll do a practice round first, real quick, and then you can like fake sit down, and then we'll do a real round. Okay, I'm going to pass the microphone over.
If y'all kids can do it, you can do it.
All right. So every time my hands cross. So like, yep. There we go. You're on it. All right, ready? Try that again. You would all be out right now. But that's why we have practice rounds. So this one is the real round, and we have what, like 8 pairs of eyes on y'all right now. So this is our practice for that auction, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, here we go. Some of y'all were good. Some of y'all were on top of that. I mean, I didn't expect that many of you to get out that quickly. Let's be a little better.
I think they've been having too many drinks. Ooh. Oh.
Can we do one more? Is anybody still standing? Up here, I mean, people are standing, I think, just because they have to be.
Okay.
If you're still standing, congrats. You are the winners. If you're still standing, take a sip. All right, I'm going to pass it over to Mushu, and she is going to teach a song to y'all. This is a camp song, and that was an example maybe of a game that we would play at camp.
So I also work at the Hawk's Nest, and this is a song that I sing to the kids all the time. They love this song. It's a repeat after me song, okay?
A repeat after me song.
Ha ha, very funny. Okay. All right, will you hold this for me?
Of course.
Thank you. Hey, bibbly bop.
Hey, bibbly bop.
I gotta get back to my block.
I gotta get back to my block.
With these protein shakes in my hands.
With these protein shakes in my hands.
So I can be a nutritian.
Pass it down. Thank you. Hey, biddly bop.
Hey, bibbly bop.
I gotta get back to my block.
I gotta get back to my block.
With these dead bodies in my hand.
With these dead bodies in my hand.
So I can be
the
mortician.
The mortician. Hey, bibbly bop.
Hey, bibbly bop.
I gotta get back to my block. With these basketballs in my hand. So I can be my... Whoa, wait, how's the song? So I can be Michael Jordan. Oh, is that it?
That's... I don't know.
Just kidding. We're done.
Well, thank you all so much for coming out tonight and for supporting all the wonderful Y programs. We love the summer camp and wouldn't be here without donors like y'all, so thank you so much.
Thank you.
And let's get ready for that live auction.
Thanks so much.
That was really awesome.
Let's hear it for our camp counselors, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, bibbly bop. I think I'm just going to start saying that. Oh, I got you guys straight now. Or they trained you, I should say. One more time. They were so much fun. One more time. Let's hear it. I feel like we should make some money right now.
I think we should too, but I got to thank one more group over
Okay,
here.
let's do it.
Welcome them. Just so everyone knows, I want to welcome those down in the light box up to the mezzanine to participate in our call for cash and then our live auction. So welcome downstairs. Glad to have you all, and now ready to make some money.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have 6 amazing live auction items for you tonight. But before we do get started, we have some of those camp counselors that were going to help me be spotters. Do we have my spotters taking places? Does everybody have their paddle number, their bidder number? This is the time to take that out. I want everyone to raise their paddle number high in the sky just to make sure you've got your numbers. Everyone raise your paddle numbers high in the sky. So it is a little tricky for us to catch some bids up in the mezzanine. So will our spotters raise their hands and make themselves known? Ladies and gentlemen, if we miss you or miss your bids, our spotters are up in the mezzanine tonight to help catch those bids for us tonight. And as we just met them a moment ago, they're not shy. So folks, we have 6 amazing live auction items for you tonight. Kurt is going to give these descriptions, and then we're going to take it away. So ladies and gentlemen, your first live auction package of the night, Mr. Kurt.
Yeah, so the first one we're giving away is a distillery tour package. This is going to give you a chance to visit 4 Montana distilleries for taste testing, a tour of the distillery, and some awesome swag items from those distilleries. The retail of this is approximately $500, but Missy, we're going to give it away starting for what?
Let's start at $100, ladies and gentlemen. I want to see if there's a $100 bid out there to start off our live auction of the night. Thank you, 100. Let's go 2 now. I've got 100 up at the mezzanine. A $200 bid to keep this going. Thank you, 2 right next. Oh, they both want to go. Yes, I like how this is going. Ladies and gentlemen, do I have a $300 bid on the floor up at 200? Now you're outbidding each other. Okay, is this the same bid? Or we can take 2 different bids. That's totally fine. I just want to make sure you're not outplaying each other. I'm looking for a $300 bid. I do have ladies bid up there for $200. Anybody, feel free to jump in at a $300 bid. Do I have a $300 bid to keep this going? 300 in the front. Thank you, sir. How about 4 now? I have a $300 gentleman's bid right here in the front. Looking for a $400 bid right now. Can we go 400? We have 300 here on the floor. Clap your hands if you're having a good time. 400 up on the top. Thank you, my dear. A $400 bid up in the mezzanine. Now, how about $500 here now. How about 6? I've got a $500 bid here on the floor. Do I have a $600 bid? Logan's on a chair. You never know what's going to happen. We have a $500 bid right here on the floor. I'm looking for 6. We have 6 right here. Thank you. Gentleman's bid for $600. Do we have 7 now? Can I find a $700 bid in the crowd? We have 6 right here on the floor. How about a $7 bid? Thank you, my dear. 7 right here in the corner. Ladies bid for $700. Clap your hands if you're having a good time. Can we go 8? Can we do an $800 bid? We have 7 right here. Can we go $800? Can we go 800? 800 gentlemen's bid. 800, folks. Let's go 9. Let's go 9. A $900 bid. Back to you, my dear, or anybody feel free to jump in and play. For a $900 bid, we have 8 right here on the floor. We do a $900 bid. Can we hit 1,000? Can we hit 1,000? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking for a $1,000 bid. Ladies bid right here for $900. Can we go 1,000? 1,000, he nods at me, of course. We just hit $1,000, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep this going. Can we go 1,100 now? Can we do a $1,100 bid? We have 1,000 right here on the floor. Looking for 1,100 to keep this one going. $1,100 bid. Let's hear it. $1,000 bid right here on the floor. Looking for $1,100. Can we go 1,100? I will sell it, but I want to give you one more chance to jump in at $1,100. Folks, I'm going to sell it to this handsome devil at the Kenyon Noble table for $1,000. Bidder number 113 for $1,000.
Hey, thanks so much.
Let's hear it for our first action item of the night. That's going to be a fun tour.
So the next package we're giving away, a huge thank you to Bridger Nutrition. They were up in the light box down there now on the mezzanine for donating this to us. This is a Pamper Your Pooch package. And as we all know with COVID, we've spent a lot of time with our furry friends. In fact, I know my furry friend is probably the only reason my fiance and I survived being quarantined together. So this package is going to give you 1 year supply of Wisconsin-based, family-owned, From Gold dog food. 1 year of it right over there. It's also going to give you a set of dog bowls and then some store swag from our good friends there at Bridger Nutrition. Missy, what do we want to start this one
I have a feeling
at?
your pooch is going to probably be eating healthier and better than I am. This stuff, it really is gold. They're not kidding when they say it is the gold brand. Ladies and gentlemen, just out of show of hands, I'm not trying to be tricky. Raise your hand if you have a dog. Just out of show of hands. Okay, look at this. This package is for you. This package is for you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to start this off at a $400 bid. Our friends have been so generous, and this is a hefty package. She says, I want this. We have a $400 bid in the top of the balcony there. Do we have 500 now? I've got 400 right there. Do we have right next to you? Oh, I like you two. This is going to be a sassy night. And I love it when you outbid each other. And this time I'm going to take it. She has it for 500. Would you take it over in the corner for 6? She has it right now for 500. Is that a yes to 6? Yes to 600. Let's go 7 now. A $600 bid up in the mezzanine. The mezzanine is the party spot tonight, Kurt. You weren't kidding. How about a $700 bid to keep this going? Yes to 7. Thank you, my dear. And do you want it for 8? Oh, that's Moshi. She's waving her T-shirt. A costume change again. I like that look for you. We have a $700 bid in the corner. How about 800 now? Can we do an $800 bid for this package for your pooch? We have 7 up in the corner. Can we go 8 now? Can we do an $800 bid? Back to you or anybody. Feel free to jump in and play. It's just money. You can always find more of it. Looking for an $800 bid right now, folks. We're at 7 in the corner. Would somebody take it? Maybe I'll put it on sale. Oh, yes, an $800 bid in the corner down here. Thank you, my dear. Thank you, my dear. Now let's go 9. She has it for 800. Back to you for 9. Again, anybody, feel free to jump in. All you have to do is raise that paddle. Do we have a $900 bid? I have an 800 ladies bid in the corner. Do we have a $900 bid? Your animal will love you. Do we have a $900 bid to keep this one going? I do have 800 here in the corner. Clap your hands if you're having a good time. Can we find a $900 bid in the house? I have it right now for 800. Can we go 9? One more time at $900. What if I put it on sale? What if we do $850? Does that make you feel better? $850, 8.5. Can we go $850 now? This woman's looking at me like, sell that package. $850. Thank you, Logan. Now how about $900? We have 8.5 up there. I'm looking for a $900 bid. And this could be yours. We have 8.5 up there. Can we go 900? Can we do $900 now? A $900 bid. Anybody else jumping in at a $900 bid? Logan's on a chair. We never know what's going to happen. We do have it up here for $850. Can we go 900? I feel pretty good about that. Should we sell it? Should we sell it to this party animal up here in the corner? Logan, we're going to sell it to your friend up there. Can you hold your paddle number high in the sky for $850? Shout it out to me. 211? 211 for $850. Let's hear it. Thank you, Bridger Animal Nutrition. Amazing. What a package.
Right, package number 3. Our friends from Kenya Noble were generous enough to donate a homemade pizza oven and a gas-powered, oh, there it is, gas-powered outdoor pizza oven there from Kenya Noble with some pizza accessories and then also a $100 gift card to buy anything you'd like over there at the Kenya Noble store.
Okay, so I'm going to be very honest with you. I'm so upset that this is in the live auction tonight. I bought this for my husband for Christmas. I would have bid on this tonight. We have been making pizzas outdoors, and folks, I gotta tell you, this thing cooks in a minute. It is amazing. I am a testimonial. I am a pizza fanatic. You want this. I'm just going to warn you right now. You want this, and we're going to fight tooth and nail for it. Let's start the bidding off at a $500 bid. We have 500 up at the mezzanine. No joking around up there. Let's go 6 now. 6 right here. How about 7? We have a $600 bid right here. Let's go 700. Back to you for 7. Thank you. How about 800 now? A $700 bid in the corner. Can we go 800? Back to you, fine gentlemen, or anybody else. Feel free to jump in and play. A $700 bid looking for 8 now. We have a $700 bid right there in the corner. That is the party section tonight. 800 here in the front. Thank you, sir. An $800 bid right here in the front. Back to you for 9. Thank you, 9. Ladies and gentlemen, can we hit 1,000? Maybe if you clap loud enough, we can. Can we do 1,000? 1,000 here in the front. 1,000. Now, sir, would you take it for 1,100? We have 1,000 here in the front. Yes to 11. Yes to 11. Let's go 12 now. 1,200. 1,200 up on the top. Thank you. Let's go 13 now. 1,200 right there. Let's go 1,300. A $1,300 bid back to you, my dear. He says, come back to him in a moment. He's looking at wifey. I don't want to get him in trouble. We have a $1,300 bid on the floor. I've got 1,200 up there. Can we go 13 now? A 1,300. Oh, and he's got to do it. We just needed to put the pressure on a little bit. I love it. 13 here. Does she want it back for 14? She does. Let's go 1.5. Can we do 1,500? Can we do 1,500? A $1,500 bid. It is ladies' bid up there for 14. Can we go 15 now? A $1,500 bid. Can we go 15? She has it for 14. Would you take it for 15 over there in the corner? All right. That's a $1,500 bid right here on the floor. Can we? Oh, and he brought her a drink. That was perfect timing. I like that move right there. Ladies bid right there for 1.5. Can we go 16 now? Can we do a $1,600 bid? Thank you. Moshi is working the crowd, and I love it. Ladies bid up top for 1,600. Can we go 17? A $1,700 bid. We have it up top for 16. Can we go 1,700? A $1,700 bid. 1,700 bucks. We have it up there. 17. All right, 17. By the way, I think I'm bringing these camp counselors with me to every auction I'm doing from here on out. We have a $1,700 bid up in the top. Can we go 18 now? 1,800 bucks. We have 17 right there. 18. I love it. 1,800 bucks. Can we go 19? Can we do 1,900? Talk it out, Logan. Get your buddies up there. Let's see what's going on. Looking for a $1,900 bid to keep this going. We have 18 there in the corner. Anybody feel free to jump in at 1,900 bucks. Oh, I love this. These counselors are screaming at each other. 19! 19! Thank you! And 2,000! Yes! A $2,000 bid. Let's go 21 now. Logan's age. Let's go 21, 2,100 bucks. We'll do it. I love it. $2,100 up in the corner. Let's go 22 now. 20. Did you say 25? 25. 2,500 bucks. You guys are going to have the most epic pizza parties all summer long just because we've got the spirit of the room. Can we go 26? We have 2.5 right there. Can we go 2,600? 2,006, are we out? We have 25 right here. Can we go 2,006? 2,600! I don't believe it. 27? 2,700 in the corner. Let's go 28 now. Can we go 28? We have 27 right here. Can we go 2,800? He's shaking his head. He's shaking his head, but this is 20. Well, we are at 27. Can we go 2750? 2725? 28. 28. See, really, it's just a big counting session that we're doing here. We have 28 right here. Can we go 29? I mean, we've been stringing you along this long. I mean, what's an extra $100? That's like a couple of cups of coffee in downtown Bozeman. $3,000! $3,000! I don't believe it. How about 31? And he says, we're out. Let's go to her house for the pizza. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to sell it at $3,000. Wow. Her paddle number, my dear Moshi, can you get her paddle number for us? Her paddle number is 230. One more time. That was so fun. Kenyon Noble, thank you for that. Wow. You are really going to have the most epic pizza parties on the whole block. We are all coming because of what we just experienced. So thank you in advance.
All right. Thank you so much up there, bidder number 230. Our next prize should be just as fun. So enjoy a trip above Bozeman into the clouds on your own private helicopter tour ride and a picnic at Maven's Market after you come back down to the ground. Private helicopter tour above all of Gallatin County and then a picnic for two there at Maven's Market.
Amazing. This is a one-of-a-kind auction item, so unique, just for the YMCA. Folks, we're going to start this off at a $1,000 bid. Do we have a $1,000 bid to get this one going? Thank you, 1,000. Let's go 1,100 now. 1,100 to you. Yes, 1,100 right here in the front. Let's go 12. A $1,200 bid right there. Let's go 13. 1,300. Thank you, sir. Now let's go 14. We have 13 up at the top. Let's go $1,400. Back to you or anybody. Feel free. Where are we? Right over there. Thank you. Right in my blind spot. For 14, let's go 15. Let's go 1.5. Can we do $1,500? 1,500. 1,500 right here in the front. See, it's so fun when you all get into it, isn't it? It's so fun. We have 15 here in the front. Let's go 1,600. Do we have a $1,600 bid? We do. Let's go 17 now. 16 ladies bid, 17 ladies bid. Let's go 18. We have ladies bid right here on the floor for 1,700. Can we go 18 now? $1,800 for this helicopter ride. $1,800. Can we do it? 1,800. We have 17 right here on the floor. Anybody else feel free to jump in at $1,800. Yeah, clap your hands. Thank you so much. 18. Back to you for 18, my dear. Thank you, my dear. Let's go 19 now. $1,900. Just shy of 2,000. Yes, 19. Thank you, my dear. Now, can we hit 2,000? I think we can if you make enough noise. Dreams come true tonight. Can we go 2,000 for this helicopter ride? Steal of a deal. I'm looking right at you. No pressure. That beautiful white turtleneck sweater that you got going on. She has it right here for 19. Can we go 2,000? Oh, yeah, no, now, yes. 2,000 up in the corner. I love it. Can we go 21? We have 2,000 up top in the party corner with the camp counselors. My goodness, they're having a good time. She has it for 2,000. Can we go 2,100? Can we go $2,100? We have it right there for 2,000. Yes, 21. 21 right here on the floor. I'm going to toss it back up to you up top because I know you want to keep playing. I know you want to keep playing. She does. For 22? $2,200. Let's go 23. We have $2,200 up in the mezzanine. Can we do 23? A $2,300 bid for this epic helicopter adventure for 2,300. My dear, do you want to keep playing down here? 2,300 back to you. Yes, she says yes. She says yes for 2,300. How about 24? Can we go $2,400? We can. And we will. Yes to 24. Let's go 2.5. 2,500. A 2,500. It goes back to the YMCA. You get to go on a helicopter ride. The money goes to the Y. It is such a win-win. Right? Can we go 2,500? She has it right here for 24. Can we go 25? Can we go 25? Would you go 25? Will you go 25? She has it right here for $2,400. Can we do 2,500? Can we? Will you? She says yes. She says yes for $2,500. Back to you, my dear, or anybody feel free to jump in. Who are you going to bring? I mean, maybe that handsome guy next to you or maybe somebody else. right? Maybe your bestie, who knows? We have $2,500 up in the top. Can we go $2,600? Can we do it, folks? Can we do $2,600? She has it right now for $25. Can we go 26? Are you out, my dear? Yes, she's out. Ladies and gentlemen, should we sell it up top for $2,500? Keep going. All right, are you bidding? Was that the bartender that says that? I think it was. I love that enthusiasm. Folks, anybody else jumping in at the $2,600 level? Because if not, oh, look at you. Sure. All I had to do was ask for the 27th time, but I appreciate that you're there for $2,600. Now can we go 27? Gentlemen's bid right here for 26. Can we go 2,700? I mean, now you want to stop? I mean, I will leave you alone because you've been such a sport. Would anybody else jump in at the $2,700 level? Folks, I'm going to sell it to the guy that just joined the party for $2,600. Thank you, my dear gentlemen. Bidder number 123. Thank you, bidder number 123 for $2,600. Amazing. All I had to do was ask. I should have known better.
Right. Item number 5 is a 7-night stay in the Crescent City of New Orleans, Louisiana, also including a tasting tour of a local restaurant and then a $200 Visa gift card to spend on any hurricanes or other items that you'd like down that way. 7 nights in New Orleans, a tasting tour, and a $200 Visa gift card.
Wow. I mean, after this freezing week in Bozeman, who doesn't want to go to New Orleans? 7 nights? And I do believe our dear friend Molly helped us secure this package. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This is by far our biggest package of the night. Can we get this going at a $2,000 bid? A $2,000 bid right here in the front. She's not shy. Can we go $2,250? Yes, right there. Thank you, sir. Can we go 2.5? A $2,500 bid right now. $2,500 bid right where? Right there. Of course it's right there. Why would I even need to look up? $2,500 up in the top. Can we go $2,750? Can we go $2,750? Yes, sir. Thank you. Now $3,000. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. Can we hit $3,000 to go to New Orleans? I believe we can. $3,000. Thank you. I love the little lean over. I like how dramatic that was. Let's go $3,250 now. $3,250. $3,250. We have gentlemen's bid right here for $3,000. Let's go $3,250. Can we do it, folks? $3,250. Let's go $3,500. Now let's go 3.5. Can we go $3,500? $3,500. 3.5. Can we do $3,500? Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Let's go $3,750. $750. $3,750 right here for 3.5 up top. Can we keep this going, folks? Our biggest package of the night. We're not even close to hitting what this is worth. Let's go. Let's go to New Orleans for $3,750. All I have to do is ask, right? All I have to do is ask. We have it up top for $3,500. Can we keep this one going? Because I hope we will. This one is our biggest package of the night, folks. 7 nights, Kurt. A tasting tour, a Visa gift card, you name it. We have it up here for $3,500. Can we go $3,750? Folks, I'm telling you, this is a steal of a deal. Jump in if you want to go to New Orleans. Yes, right up top. Thank you, sir, for $3,750. How about $4,000 now? Come on, folks. Can we hit $4,000? Going back to the Gallatin Valley YMCA. Keep these camp counselors employed. Folks, we need to get their energy a little run for their money. Can we do $4,000 to go to New Orleans? Can we hit $4,000, folks? Can we do it? A $4,000 bid. Jump in right now. Again, I'll just go ahead and ask. Would anybody bid $4,000? That's your cue. Anybody else jumping in right here at 4,000? Right now, we have gentlemen's bid for $3,750 right there in the back. 7 nights. I mean, come on. One more chance right here at $4,000. Anybody else jumping in at $4,000? $4,000. Yes. Since we're slowing it down, I'm going to inch up. How about 41? $4,100. Ladies bid right here in the corner. She wants to go to New Orleans. I'm not trying to break her heart. I just want to give everybody an opportunity to play. How about $4,100? Can we do it, folks? Ladies bid right up here for $4,000. Anybody else jumping in at $4,100? A $4,100 bid. Folks, 7 nights, says Moshi. That's right, girl. That is right. One more moment here at $4,100. Oh, she's holding her paddle number. She's looking at me, but I don't know if that's a bid. Beautiful woman in the glasses. Oh, no, now she's hiding. Okay, I'm assuming that's not a bid. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to sell this to this beautiful woman right here for $4,000. Your bidder number, 208.
All right. Thank you guys so much for the energy, the effort, for everything you're doing for the YMCA. Our last auction item of the night has a little bit of everything related to Montana State football and sports performance. So, first thing that you're going to get is a swag bag from MSU, complete with lots of Montana State gear you can deck yourself out in. The second thing you're going to get is 2 tickets to the hottest game in town next year when Montana comes for Cats Grizz at Bobcat Stadium. The third thing you're going to get is 2 beautiful regulation-sized cornhole boards, complete with bags and regulation size with Montana State on them. And the last thing you're going to get that we could never, ever put a price on is 10 sports performance sessions with Super Bowl 40 champion and YMCA board member Matt Ulrich.
Oh, yeah. Now, I mean, maybe I was lying a little bit earlier about New Orleans being our biggest package of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Cat Grizz tickets. You're working out with Matt. I mean, this is our biggest package of the night. Can we be honest? Can we be honest? Can we be honest? Ladies and gentlemen, this is our final moment of our live auction items tonight to make some money for the YMCA. Can we start this off at $1,000 bid right here in the front? 1,000. How much? She goes, wait, what'd you just say? Do you want it for 2,000? Yes. Is that yes? No. How about 1,500? 1,500? 1,100. 1,500. Okay. Okay, we just needed to work that out. Is that a yes? No. But guess what? I have a feeling you might be spending more. I have a feeling you're going to be getting it for more than 2,000. We have ladies bid up top for 1,500. Can we go 1,600 now? A $1,600 bid. We have 15 back there. Can we go 16? A $1,600 bid for the workouts. The cornhole that you walked by is 16. Okay, we had 2 16s at the same time. Red coat was first. 17, yes, you are brilliant. I am taking you with me everywhere I go. That's a $1,700 bid right there. Can we go 18 now? Can we do an $1,800 bid? We have 17 up in the corner. 18! 18! Guess what? We're getting close to 2,000. I think you're going to jump back in here in just a minute. We have an $1,800 bid right here. Can we go 1,900? Can we do a $1,900 bid? 2. So what did we say? A $2,000 bid. Shocker. $2,000 bid up in the corner. Can we go 2,100 now? Are you guys having as much fun as I am? That's what I'm talking about. We have a $2,000 bid up in the corner. Can we go $2,100? Can we do a $2,100 bid? And don't outbid yourself now, okay? Just give it a minute for the other people to jump in. Is that 21? Logan, is that 21? Oh, you're just... Oh, you're just heckling now. Okay, I see the point of the night that we've made it to. We have a $2,000 ladies bid up there. Can we go $2,100? Can we do a $2,100 bid? 21 on the floor. Thank you, my dear. Now 22. $2,200. We have ladies bid on the floor. The ladies are getting all the action tonight. Can we do a $2,200 bid? A $2,200 bid. Back to you, my hot potato of the night. Yes, can we hear it for this? Down here on the floor for $2,200. I love it. We have a $2,200 bid right here on the floor. Let's go 23, $2,300. A $2,300 bid to keep this one going. We have ladies bid right here in the corner for 22. Can we do a $23 bid? Our last auction item of the night. You're going to Cat Grizz. You're playing cornhole in the parking lot. Back to you for $2,300. I love it. Can we go 24? 2004? 25. Amazing. That was a lot more than she initially wanted to spend on the $1,500 bid. I feel good about this because guess what? It all goes back to the Y. We have a $2,500 bid up in the corner. Can we go 26? Can we do 2,600? A 26, and now you're quiet. Wow, look at that. We just quieted the whole room down. We have a $2,500 bid right now. Can we go 26? We can, and we will. Thank you, my dear. That's 26 right there. Can we go 27? $2,700. A $2,700 bid. We're at 26 right here in the corner. Moshe, you're talking it out up there. What are we thinking? Can we go 27? We have 26 right here in the corner. Can we go 27? Talk it out. Split it between your friends. That's what I'm talking about. Somebody gets the cornhole. Somebody gets to work out with Matt. Somebody else is going to Cat Grizz. How many tickets? 2 tickets to Cat Grizz. For 27? She wants it for $2,700. Let's go 28. Let's keep it going. $2,800. We have 27 up in the corner. Can we keep this? Matt won the Super Bowl by himself, and he is on our board, and he's best friends with Tom Brady, and he is just the best. You work out with him, you're immediately going to get a six-pack. We forgot to describe all those things. He's just a really big deal. That's all you need to know. We're at a $2,700. We're at 27 up in the corner. $2,700 bid. We're looking for 28. I'm working it tonight. I am trying the best I can. I'm looking for a $2,800 bid. We have 27 up in the corner, folks. Anybody else jumping in at a $2,800 bid? Folks, I'm going to sell it to this beautiful lady up in the corner for $2,700. Or beautiful gentleman, excuse me. Bidder number 230. 230 for $2,700. Incredible. Wow, that was fun.
Yeah, thank you guys.
You are a very good time. I got to be honest.
Oh, thank you guys so much, everybody bidding, the camp counselors going out there and calling, and most especially, let's give it up for Missy for her great auctioneer skills. So we're coming to the end of our program and the end of our evening right now, ready to let everybody go back out, have a great time for the rest of their evening. But first, we want to end with a quick little call to action and a call for cash before we send you out on your merry way. Going to give you a real quick video to get you set for all the great work we do.
The Gallatin Valley YMCA is more than a gym. We are a community hub that offers programs and services to help members connect with each other to set and exceed health, wellness, and developmental goals. We are a place where anyone of any age, any ability, and any background is welcome. The Gallatin Valley YMCA is a place where kids can learn. A place where kids can grow. And a place where kids can play. The Gallatin Valley YMCA is a place where you can learn, a place where you can grow, and a place where you can play. We are a place where we can come to build a healthy mind, body, and spirit. A place where we can grow our connection with friends, family, and neighbors. A place where strengthening ourselves means strengthening our community. The Gallatin Valley YMCA is a place where we belong.
All right, folks, we've made it to that point in the night where we're taking away the frills. There's no packages. There's no trips. This is where you dig deep. This is why we came here tonight. This is where we make a big difference. We've heard a lot of amazing stories. We've heard testimonials. I cried a couple of times. But folks, this is why you bought the ticket. This is why we're here. So what we're going to do, I'm going to start off and I'm going to ask for a big gift. And if you have it in you, we appreciate it so much. If I say a level that speaks to you tonight, that speaks to your business, raise that paddle high in the sky. If you want to give anonymously, if we don't say the gift level that you want to give, as Lori mentioned in the video, $5, $1,000, $500,000, whatever the case may be, it makes a huge difference. My mom always says, if you don't ask, the answer is always no. So I'm going to ask, is there anybody in the room tonight that has a gift of $10,000 to start off our cash call? Not everybody at once, just maybe one person. A $10,000 gift. I know I'm asking a lot, but at least we're planting the seed to show what we want for years to come for our Y. We want our own pool. We love Eagle Mount, but we want our own pool, right? Is there anybody in the room tonight with a $10,000 gift? I had to ask. I know that's big. I know that's lofty. Is there anybody in the room tonight with a $5,000 gift? A $5,000 gift right there. Bidder number 227. Is that 227? Is that, am I reading that right? 227 for $5,000. Let's hear it, folks. Incredible. How good did that feel? Did that feel really good? Anybody else want to feel that good? It was her, I don't know. Sure. Oh, see, all I have to do is ask you, and you say sure. Bidder number 123 at $5,000. I love it. Sure. Thank you for being such a good sport. Folks, do we have any other gifts? At $5,000, bidder number 111. Number 111. Thank you. As if Kenyon Noble isn't as generous as they could possibly be. Thank you. Is there anybody else in the room at a $5,000 gift? This is the way we quiet them down next time. We'll start by asking for $5,000 and they'll get real quiet. No, just kidding. One more moment here at the $5,000 gift level. Anybody else here in the room? We just made $15,000 just like that. How about that? I love that. Let's go to 2,500. Right there, bidder number 109. Thank you, 109 at $2,500. Bidder number 207 at $2,500. Thank you, 207.
There's a $2,500 one right there on the screen,
and
too.
Shelly. Thank you, Shelly. Love that. Keep it clapping. Keep it going. We love that little bit of excitement. Do we have another gift right here at $2,500? 2,500 bucks. I don't know which way sounds cheaper. Yeah, a little bit less expensive, maybe. No. Anybody else at 2,500? A $2,500 gift. So much generosity in the room tonight. Can we go 1,000? We'll go down to the 1,000 gift. Let's see some paddles. 1,000, bidder number 201 at 1,000. Thank you. Hold those up. That was 201 and also 198. Thank you, 198. Keep it clapping, folks. And also 219. Thank you, 219 at $1,000. Also bidder number 179. Thank you, 179. And 152. 152. Keep it going, folks. Keep it going. Keep it going. Also 175. 175. Thank you so much. This is the $1,000 mark. Do we have anybody else around the room for 1,000? Thank you, number 101. Thank you, 101 for 1,000. Incredible. All right. I love that. All right. All right. Folks, anybody else right here at the $1,000 gift?
One right on the board there for you,
thank
Emily.
you.
Go.
Emily. Let's hear it for Emily. Phenomenal. Maybe one more at 1,000? I mean, again, I just apparently all I have to do is ask, and then it happens. All right, folks, we're going to move down to a $500 gift. How about a $500 gift going back to the YMCA? I see bidder number 195 at 500. Thank you. Bidder number 117 at 500. Thank you, 117. And 137 also at 500. I love that. And 153, thank you so much for catching those. And 155 right next. See, it's contagious. The next thing you know, a whole table is going to give their house away. I love it. We're at the $500 mark, folks. Anybody else jumping in here at a 500? Oh, 127. I love it. Thank you, sir. A $500 gift, all going back to the Gallatin Valley YMCA. How good does that feel? A $500 gift. Now, can I ask for 100? I know we weren't planning on it, but I feel like it doesn't hurt if we have any $100 gifts in the room tonight.
I think we can ask for anything.
Let's ask
Absolutely.
for it. Does anybody have a $100 gift? Raise that paddle. Number 139 for 100. I love it. Somebody else join him. How about one more $100 bid? Let's do it. That is a 187 and 180. I love it. 187 and 180 and 105 and 133. See, if you don't ask, the answer's always no. 177 and 119. Thank you. So keep the clapping going. The clapping really helps me. 197. 197. I love it. And 170 and 121 and 121. I love it. We just made like $1,000 right there. How about one more? How about one more at $100? One more? I'm gonna wait here. No, just kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been so ridiculously generous, so incredibly fun. My name is Missy O'Malley. I cannot wait to see you next year. Can we make a massive round of applause for our brand new CEO, Kurt Turner? Absolutely nailed it tonight. Kurt, you're amazing. Welcome to Bozeman. We are never going to let you leave. You're here forever, so welcome.
Hey, thank you guys so much. So overwhelmed at the generosity everybody showed and all of the friends of the Y. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys for coming out here. Hope you had a wonderful time. One more really big round of applause for Missy, who raised more money than I ever would have while we're over here. I just have one more group of people to thank, and then I can let you guys go on your merry way for the evening. So while the party is stopping in here in 5 minutes when I get done talking, if you want to continue it, we've got about 10 local establishments downtown that are giving away pint nights and other kind of donations to the Y if you go patronize their buildings. So let me read them out if you want to continue having a wonderful time. Thanks to our friends again at the Rockin' R Bar for not only donating the alcohol tonight, but also giving us a portion of their proceeds this evening. So head on out to them if you would like. Wild Joe's Coffee as well, giving back a portion of what they sell today to the Y. Bozeman Distillery having a special Snowball drink that you can order, and proceeds going to the Y. The Open Range, the Poorhouse, Zebra, and Bacchus Pub also doing pint nights for us. So patronize any of those establishments. And last, but certainly not least, huge thank you to the Cannery, donating 50% of all proceeds tonight to the YMCA. So if you haven't had enough to eat or drink, head out to the Cannery and support those folks.
Thank you so much, folks. Have such a wonderful evening. One more big round of applause for yourselves and all the money we raised tonight. Incredible. Thank you so much. We'll see you next year.